What is up, car addicts? In this video, I'll be talking about this week's Double Money event week, as well as the vehicle and property discounts. This event week is for March 5th through March 11th, 2020. So, the vehicle that released today was a Nagasaki Strider. This motorcycle barely has any customization, costs over $500,000, randomly loses traction over bumps, and isn't all that fast when compared to other motorcycles in the class. Therefore, I don't really recommend purchasing it. Also, I want to mention that this is the last drip feed vehicle for the casino heist, so we won't see any new vehicles until the next major update. Who knows when that will be, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. You guys know how secretive Rockstar is with all that stuff. The current casino podium vehicle is the overflawed E Morgan. This vehicle is in the sports class and normally costs over $2 million. So I highly recommend attempting to win it for free from the casino podium. As far as performance, its top speed is absolutely awful. However, its combination of handling and acceleration is very good, which is a recipe for good lap times around tracks with lots of turns, and the Morgan does that very well. According to Bruffy1322, with the iFruit app method to install the turbo upgrade, it gets a better lap time than the Pariah on his track, which is just insane. But again, keep in mind that it's only going to be competitive on tracks with lots of tight corners and barely any straights. And for those of you who purchased the Morgan when it released and are upset about it being for free on the casino podium, you can sell the one you bought originally for about $1.4 million and then get the casino podium one for free. And to answer the question I get literally every time I make one of these videos, you cannot sell the one you get from the casino podium for free for, over $1 million. It's not going to happen. You only get about 10,000 for it or so keep that in mind. So, to start off with the property discounts, sadly there aren't any, which is very unfortunate and surprising. Usually almost every event week we get some type of property discount, even if it's, a bunker or a nightclub, anything like that, but this week we have nothing, sadly. Moving on to vehicle discounts, we have 35% off the Benny's custom upgrade for the Sultan, which transforms it into the Sultan RS. Keep in mind that installing this conversion does put it in the supercars class. This was very controversial in the community when the Benny's upgrade first released, because it has never been able to compete in the supercars class. It would have been very fitting in the sports class, in my opinion, with all the other rally cars in there, but nonetheless, it's a very fun car to drive around in, and the customization options are very impressive. Moving on to the Warstock website, we have 35% off the MOC and the renovations for it. Last week, it was on discount at 40% off, so this is interesting that it's on sale at 35% off this week. It seems like every event week we see a discount on the MOC, which is quite funny. We also have 35% off the turret upgrades for the MOC and the liveries as well. Moving on, we have 35% off the Scramjet. I highly recommend the Scramjet, probably the most fun you can have out of any vehicle in GT Online in my opinion. It has the rocket boost, it can jump, it shoots missiles, and can be stored in any garage. And it's literally the Speed Racer Mach 5. If you decide to purchase it, definitely try getting that trade price. I think it's well worth it at that trade price. Moving along, we have 35% off the Rueter 2000. The Rueter 2000 is pretty cool, obviously based on the Knight Rider car kit. I think Rockstar did an awesome job with this car with the interior and everything, with the jumping functionality as well, the parachute that can be deployed, and arguably the best missile tracking in the game. The only downside I see to it is the price. Even at this trade price with the discount, I feel it's still too much money for what you're getting. And also keep in mind that you need a special vehicle warehouse in order to even buy it. And that's it for vehicle discounts. Pretty sad. Literally only 4 discounts this week, which is really not that great. As far as clothing, if you log in this week, you can get this overflowed t-shirt for free, and this Nagasaki t-shirt for free as well. Alright, so moving on to double money stuff. This is where the event week really shines. We have double money in RP on bunker sales. I'm sure most of you know how many millions of dollars this makes, so I highly recommend doing as much of these sales as possible this week. I'll leave a link down below in the pinned comment to my solo bunker method during double money, which will get you about $600,000 every 3 hours. We also have double money in RP on the bunker adversary modes and the missile-based adversary modes as well. Moving on to Twitch Prime discounts for Twitch Prime members only. I'll leave instructions in the pinned comment on how to become a Twitch Prime member if you aren't one already. So we have the same discount as last week, which is 35% off the Zaba. The Zaba isn't really that useful since the APC exists in my opinion. I don't really recommend buying it even if you have Twitch Prime. Also remember that with Twitch Prime, you'll get an extra 10% off the vehicles I mentioned earlier. And lastly, of course, we have the RC Bandito Time Trial Power Station. This week's normal time trial is end to end, and this week's premium race is a supercar race congestion charge. This race is mainly highway top speed with a couple of corners towards the end. I recommend either the Deveste 8, Emerus, or Krieger for this race. This race is all about your strategy when it comes to the slipstream. Remember, premium races are non-contact with slipstream, so you really have to be strategic with that slipstream. If not, a Deveste 8 can slip away from you if you're in an Emerus or a Krieger, and you really won't be able to catch up until some of the corners at the end. Anyways guys, hope this was helpful. This event week definitely is a little lackluster when it comes to discounts, but at least we have that double money bunker, which is always nice. Definitely let me know down below in the comments if you're going to be doing the double money bunker sales and attempting to win that $2 million podium car. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.